Hello, my friend. How are you today? We will offer our tour package to you in the form of a tourist visit to Italy and Swiss. We from Group 3 Tour and Travel. We would like to tell about destination in Italy and Swiss that our travel program. This is brochure that we made some time ago, and this is the second time making a tour package because it fulfills the value of the travel operation reason. And of course, in the tour, we have to have a good system to take tourists to their destination, such as surveys of the destination, transportation, guide, meal, cost, itinerary, and so on. We have summarized them our package tour. Alright, this is the group member name. The first is Zainul Arifin and number absent 1. After that is Kade Arya Septiadin, number absent 2. And Niwayan Miranda Aprita Dewi, number absent 3. And Kade Primantara, number absent 15. Alright, this is the tourist destination in Italy. There is the Colosseum, Trevi Fountain, the Palatine Hill, St. Peter's Basilica, Spanish Steep, Pisa Tower, Anro River, Ponte di Rialto, Cathedral Milano, Vertical Garden, Cinque Terre, and Pantheon. And the tourist destination in Swiss, there are Kappelbrücke, the Richard Wagner Museum, Lourdes, Limmat River, Rapperswil, Zurich Botanical Garden, Kunsthaus Zurich, Musée d'Art et d'Histoire, Jet the Geneva Lake, and the last is Geneva Lake. Alright, everyone, this is the tourism product we profit. The product is Wonderful Europe Tour, Italia and Swiss. And after that, 6 days and 5 nights. And with of the product is tourist destination in Italia and Swiss. And the packet include there are Italia famous destination, Swiss famous destination, 3-star hotel, tour guide, accommodation, and the last is meals. And hotel to stay, we have 2 hotel. The first is Hotel Roma Tor Verginata in Italia, and the second is Hotel Ibis Luzern Kreis and in Swiss. The inclusion round-trip airfare, 3-star hotel accommodation, and 7 kg hands carry, full board meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner as per itinerary, fully loaded tours as per itinerary. Alright, this is the tour costing. There are airlines ticket for 2 person, and Hotel Roma Tor Vergata in Italy, Hotel Ibis Luzern Kreis in Swiss, and guide, meals, and the last is transportation in Italy and Swiss. The cost total for all is 3,867.018 for 2 person. Alright, the total of the tour costing is 60,500,000, and the total of the cost per person is 30,250,000. And with the 20% of agent commission, the total is 36,300,000 per person. The cost total in the USD is 1,933.018 USD per person. Alright, this is the general requirement. The first is the information and price list on the group3.com website are valid information and price. Number 2 is price can change at any time, and price and order are not binding if they are not accompanied by down payment with confirmation. Number 3 is all price and information change will be informed through the group3.com website. Number 4 is working hours and service for the domestic travel are Monday until Saturday from 8 o'clock until 17 o'clock, and all communication via email, telephone, SMS, and another. And order processing can be made during this working hours. We will respond as soon as possible. Number 5 is we guarantee all tour package details including price, itinerary, and facilities as listed on the group3.com website. The document we have to list this. There are the first is visa, number second is passport, number 3 exit permit, number 4 is certificate of health, and number 5 is travel insurance, and the last is identity document. And there is the domestic travel tour rules. The first is participants are prohibited from bringing items that are considered against the law or without official permission, including sharp weapons, arms, drugs. Number 2, participants are prohibited from using tour facilities such as cars and hotels from activities that violate the law. Number 3, participants are prohibited from listening either in public areas or tourist areas. Number 4 is participants are prohibited from taking protect cultural conservation objects, plants, and animals in public areas or tourist areas. Number 5, obey every instruction from our tour package. Number 6, obey all rules in the hotel. Number 7, maintain your manners during the tour. The last is violation that meets the requirement above can result in you being in trouble with applicable law in Indonesia. Alright, I would like to explain about the hotel to stay in Italia. There is the Hotel Roma Tor Vergata. It's a 4-star hotel that located away of the city noise of Rome, Italy. This lovely hotel is about 25-minute car ride away from the Rome Campino Airport. The hotel restaurant offers a wide variety of Italian dishes. Guests can relax by the side of the outdoor pools or work out in the gym. The rooms have been perfectly decorated with soothing colors that create a cozy atmosphere and make travelers have a comfortable stay. And there is the Colosseum. What is the Colosseum? In its history, the Colosseum was built less than 10 years, starting from the reign of Vespasian and ending the reign of Titus. Now, the Colosseum has 4 seasons show or international teacher. Meanwhile, the Colosseum is used to be a battle arena. Around the Colosseum, there are various tombs of important people in ancient Rome. One of them is Julius Caesar. For those of you who want visit to Colosseum, you can give a ticket. Alright, the next destination in Italy is Pisa Tower. The Tower of Pisa is a campanile or cathedral bell tower in the city of Pisa, Italy. The Leaning Tower of Pisa has its one special features. The building that tilts as if it is about to collapse is always interesting to look at. The Leaning Tower of Pisa was actually made to stand vertically like a typical bell tower, but it started to tilt shortly after construction began. The height of this tower is 85-86 meters from the lowest ground level and 56-70 meters from the highest ground level. The Leaning Tower of Pisa has 294 steps. Alright, the next destination in Italy is Anro River. The banks of the Anro River can be enjoyed with very beautiful views and boat sailing in the middle of the river. Alright, the next presentation will be continue with my partner. The name is Kade Arya.
Hello everyone. Now I will to continue the presentation, and before that I will to introduce myself. My name is Kade Arya Septiadi. I am student number 2 in present list. Now I will to do the presentation and my material start from gondola. As a city on the water, Venice is surrounded by rivers. All the streets are covered with water, with buildings standing on various sides. For this reason, local residents use the gondola as a means of transportation. Visitors can enjoy the beauty of the city of Venice by taking a gondola transportation that resembles a boat with beautiful colors. And next is a Punte de Rialto. Rialto Bride are a Rialto Bride is a right in the heart of Venice, Italy, which has a beautiful design as a photo spot. It is over 400 years old. Rialto Bride is the most iconic bride tour in Venice, Italy. This is the first bride in the city that allow its citizens to cross the Grand Canal on foot. This bride is often used as a film shooting location. Next, Cathedral Milano. This Gothic cathedral has the most statues in the world. There are 3,400 statues. The cathedral roof is open to visitors. For a fee, visitors can go up and get up close to some spectacular statues and stunning views of all of Milan and even to snow-capped peaks of the Alps. You can also see the Madonnina, the golden statue of Mary that stands at the top of the cathedral tower. The interior of the Milan Cathedral has a stately and elegant interior made of large slabs of dark marble. Around the course, there are paintings that adorn the walls of the temple. And the next, vertical garden. Various kinds of ornamental plants are planted to cover the building. There are also other exotic trees and flowers planted, thus making this building a vertical forest. Each balcony in the residential building is planted with many trees as it can accommodate. This project is the work of Stefano Boeri. This building can also be used as lodging for tourists. The next is Cinque Terre. Cinque Terre means five villages, namely Riomaggiore, Manarola, Corniglia, Vernazza, and Monterosso. Beautiful village perched on cliffs on the shores of the Mediterranean Sea. Village with paved narrow streets and terrace houses with vibrant colors such as yellow, pink, orange, brown. These five villages are connected by a rocky path right on the edge of the Mediterranean Sea. You can walk through the Cinque Terre National Park. And the next is Corso Venezia. This is a shopping place with a famous fashion. The Corso Venezia area is decorated with park and convenient pedestrian paths because, apart from being a shopping center, many tourists walk and enjoy the beauty of the night in Italy. This place is good to buy souvenir, especially menswear. The next is Palatine Hill. This hill is the center of the seven hills, of Rome as being one of the oldest part of the city. It is all that the hill is believed to have been inhabited since 1000 BC. During certain periods, only upper-class Roman citizens could live on the Palatine Hill and building palace. This tourist spot in Rome is filled with hundreds of ruins of magnificent buildings. There are several important parts that can be highlighted. Among them are the Domus Flavia, the House of Livia, the House of Augustus, the Farnes Gardens, the Hippodrome of Domitian, and the Palatine Museum. Palatine Hill is also the best place to see the Roman Forum from the top. The next is St. Peter's Basilica. It is a historic curse. There are two stunning fountains on either side of the square. There is also a Egyptian obelisk 40 meters high, including the base and cross above, which was purchased to Rome in 37 BC. From her, you will also be able to see the statues of the 140 saints mentioned on the pillars. In front of the square, you will be able to see large statues of Saint Peter and Saint Paul. And the next is Trevi Fountain. Trevi Fountain is the large Baroque style fountain in Rome. This place is often a film shooting location. One of the attractions of this object is the method of throwing coins into the pool with your back to the pool. It is said that if you manage to throw a coin into the pool, then we will return there again. Besides that, the statues there depict a figurative story entitled Taming of the Waters or Taming the Waters. The last is Spanish Steps. Spanish Steps offer the object of a series of stairs that connect Piazza dei Spagna and Piazza Trinità dei Monti. With the Trinità dei Monti curse at the top as a backdrop, tourists have to pass 135 stairs to be at the top and see the beauty of Italy. Tourists can also enjoy a pool that resembles a boat to enjoy the afternoon. While crossing the Spanish Steps, walkers will find the Castelli House buildings, which is a museum where the English Romantic poet lived. Opposite the Castelli House, walkers can visit Babington's tea rooms, which have been serving English tea for more than 100 years. Okay, I think that's all from me. I apologize because my English is not good, and I apologize if I have some mistake. Thank you for your attention and see you in next presentation.
Well, so my name is Niwen Miranda Putadewi. I'm number 3 in the present list. So now I would like to continue my friend's presentation about the destination that we'll visit in our package tour. So for the next, we have Pantheon. According to the history, the Pantheon was built as the temple offerings of the god, and it can be seen from the name Pantheon, which means honor all the gods. In terms of its architectural beauty, the Pantheon is an ancient building that is classified as unique and full of mystery, because it's different from the design of other ancient buildings in Rome. The Pantheon building has an architecture like a modern building, even though it was made in ancient times. The most interesting part of the Pantheon is, of course, the giant dome, which has no windows at all except for one source of light falling into the room, which is located directly above the dome. The whole is known as the Eye of the Pantheon or Arculus. For the next is Capel Bridge. The most interesting spot on this bridge, there is a tower high as 43 meters, known as the Wasserturm or Water Tower. The water tower is octagonal and made of bricks. The tower used to function as the prison and the torture chamber, but now it serves as the city wall and serves as the trade hall of the Artillery Association. Interestingly, here you can enjoy views of the towering mountains behind the old city. Not only that, you can also enjoy the beauty of the Rius River. This chapel bridge serves to connect the old city and the new city and is exclusively for pedestrians. And for the next is Richard Wagner Museum. The Richard Wagner Museum is a culture site in Lucerne, Switzerland, situated on the shore of Lake Lucerne in the district of Trebizond. In 5 rooms of the ground floor, there is an exhibition about the life and works of the composer, showing historical photographs, paintings, memorabilia, and original manuscript. There is the bronze bust of Wagner by Fritz Kaper and the composer Erhard grand piano, made in 1858. Well, for the next is Limmat River. This river is known as the largest river in Zurich, which offers beautiful views. As we can see in the picture, we can sail with the boat that has been provided to enjoy the beauty of Limmat River. During sailing, you can enjoy views of the old city along the river, which is the mainstay of this tourist area. The architectural arrangements of the building is very interesting, many of which capture it as a photo object. To sail down the Limmat River, you only need to pay around 9.40 francs or 130,000 rupiah. And for the next is Rapperswil. Rapperswil, also known as the City of Roses, is located at the eastern end of Lake Zurich. The title is pinned because the public gardens there have more than 50,000 roses. Of this, you can find as many as 600 types of roses while walking around the medieval old city. The next is Zurich Botanical Garden. Of course, we also will enjoy the garden in the Switzerland. Zurich Botanical Garden is a free tourist attraction in Zurich with a nature and education gem. Here you can see various types of flora. Moreover, you can also learn about the function and purpose of establishing the botanical garden. If you want to enjoy the collection of plants from this botanical garden, make sure you can come from April to September and October, because in these months, many plants grow in perfect condition, making this garden more colorful. The next is Kunsthaus Zurich. Kunsthaus or the Museum of Art house various art collections ranging from the Middle Age to the current art collection. Inside the Kunsthaus there are various extraordinary works of art from famous artists such as Matisse, Picasso, and also Warhol. And for the next is Musée d'Art at the History. The Musée d'Art at the History, or what can be called the Museum of Art and History, has a large collection of the legendary artists who are very famous in Switzerland. The museum itself has been built since 1910, which was initiated by Max Camolidi, a native Genevan artist who grew up in France. For those of you who like art and history, this museum is perfect to visit. And for the next is Altstadt. Altstadt comes from German, which means old city. Almost all of the buildings in Zurich are old buildings that have existed since ancient times and are still standing strong today. This building displays high aesthetic and artistic value, so it's a shame if you don't enjoy walking around the city. Zurich also has an old town called Altstadt, which is an area close to the popular objects of the Graumonster Church and the Limmat River. There are many shopping places and culinary tours that you must try. You can enjoy the Puddy cheese meal with meat or bread on the side of the restaurant overlooking the Alps, as well as the Limmat River. So that's all about my presentation. The presentation will continue by my friends. Thank you.
Alright, I will continue the presentation from my friend. Before that, I will let me introduce ourselves. My name is Kadek Unwantara. I am number 15 in the present list. Next, we have Jet Deau Geneva Lake. Jet Deau is a fountain located on the shores of Lake Geneva and has been around since 1952. This fountain has even become a very popular landmark for the city of Geneva among tourists. Because it reflects a beautiful light, actually this fountain serves as a safety valve for the hydraulic power network. And the power of the shower can reach a height of 30 meters. Next, we have Lake Geneva. This lake was from melt alpine glacier. Lake Geneva itself is one of the most beautiful lake in Switzerland. From here, you can enjoy view of Mont Blanc and the Grand combined, which make the lake look prettier and more charming. Next, we have Place du Bourg de Fort. Place du Bourg de Fort is a city square in the old town of Geneva, Switzerland. It is a commercial center with fountains, restaurant, gelaterias, shopping center, and so the tourists can walk around it and get some Swiss souvenir. Next, I will explain the itinerary that we will do in Italy and Swiss. Itinerary in the day 1 at 8 a.m. We leave the luggage at Hotel Roma Tor Vergata, and at 9:30 a.m. we enjoy the Colosseum destination. And at 12 a.m. We lunch at the Lunch Roma restaurant, and at 1:30 p.m. we enjoy the Palatine Hill destination, and at 3:30 p.m. we enjoy the Saint Peter's Basilica destination, and at 5:30 p.m. we enjoy the Trevi Fountain destination, and at 7:30 p.m. we enjoy the Spanish Step destination, and at 9 p.m. we dinner at Faro restaurant, and at 10 p.m. we back to the hotel. Next, the itinerary in day 2. At 8 a.m. We breakfast at hotel, and at 9 a.m. We going to the journey to Pisa, and at 11 p.m. We enjoy the Manara Pizza destination, and at 1 p.m. we lunch at Peperoncino restaurant, and at 2 p.m. we enjoy the Anuro River, and at 4 p.m. we going to journey to Venezia, and at 6 p.m. we enjoy the gondola transportation, and at 8 p.m. we enjoy the Ponte de Rialto destination, and at 10 p.m. we back to the hotel. Next, itinerary in day 3. At 8 a.m. we breakfast at hotel, and at 9:30 a.m. we enjoy the Catedral Milano destination, and at 11:30 a.m. we enjoy the Vertical Garden destination, and at 1 p.m. we lunch at Paria Bistro restaurant, and at 2 p.m. we enjoy the Cinque Terre destination, and at 4 p.m. we enjoy the Corso Venezia for shopping, and at 8 p.m. we back to the hotel and free time at hotel. Next, itinerary in day 4. At the 8 a.m. We breakfast at hotel, and at 9 a.m. we enjoy the Pantheon destination, and at 11 a.m. we check out hotel at Roma Tor Vergata, and at 12 p.m. we lunch at Brasserie Bodo restaurant, and at 1 p.m. We continue the journey to Swiss, and at 4 p.m. we check in hotel at Ibis Lausanne Kriens, and at 5 p.m. we enjoy the Keppelbrook, and at 7 p.m. We enjoy the Richard Wagner Museum Lucerne, and at 9:30 p.m. we back to the hotel. And itinerary in day 5. At 8 a.m. we breakfast at hotel, and at 9 a.m. we enjoy the Limar River, and at 11 a.m. we enjoy the Rapperswil, and at 1 p.m. we lunch at Zeughaus Keller restaurant, and at 2 p.m. we enjoy the Zurich Botanical Garden, and at 4 p.m. We enjoy the Kunsthaus Zurich, and at 6 p.m. we enjoy the night at Altstadt while shopping, and at 10 p.m. we back to the hotel. And the last itinerary in day 6. At 8 a.m. we breakfast at hotel, and at 9 a.m. We enjoy the Musée d'Art at the Historie, and at 11 a.m. We check out hotel, and at 12 p.m. we lunch at El Osteria restaurant, and at 1 p.m. we enjoy the Jet Diau Geneva Lake, and at 3 p.m. we enjoy the Geneva Lake, and at 5 p.m. We enjoy the place de Bourse de Ford for shopping, and at 8 p.m. we drove off to airport. I think that's all the presentation about our two package, and thanks for your attention.